Hello people, it is me again. We are back to English, as you can hear. The last video did not perform as well as the two before that, so maybe I was right about it was because of the Danish stuff and it was something new, and then YouTube wanted to push it out to more people. At least that's what I think was the reason. So there's really not any reason why I should not make these videos in English. This is the reason why. But the Danish videos will of course always be much easier to record, just because again I don't need to think about every word, so that is something I need to think about when I do these videos. And again, on the last video none of you commented down in the section below about if you wanted to, or if you wanted me to do more Danish videos or just keep doing it in English. But I think that the last 10 or maybe 15 subscribers are Danish people, or at least someone who speaks Danish. So it did pull in a lot of new peoples to do the videos in Danish. That is something I need to think about too. But for now we are in such low numbers that doesn't really matter. Not for me at least. So for now I'm just trying to push as much content out there as possible, and I hope that you guys will keep watching and keep enjoying. And if I'm all out of it, maybe you should tell me about it. Yeah, that's just what I'm thinking. And again, it has been like 4 days since the last update, and I thought I was in a good steam where I uploaded every third day. So actually I am a little behind on the videos, and I would like to make up for that in this week. So hopefully, it is Sunday today and this video will be uploaded today, but I hope that I can upload at least 2 more videos this week. It should not be that big of a deal, just because at the moment I have a lot more time on my own when it comes to work in my everyday life. So I do have the time to record, and I just need to use that time for recording. So that's the plan for this coming week. And I still hope that a lot more of you would comment a little below, just because it's nice to know that people actually are watching. One thing is to see that the video has been watched 8 times, but maybe someone just clicked it and was there for like 15 seconds and they were out again, and that is not very good for the algorithm, because when it sees that people are leaving so early in the video, there's just no point to push the video. So maybe I should try doing some hook related videos where I say something like I will talk about that stuff later in the video, so stay tuned for that. I think it's a little cheeky to do, but when I watch other YouTubers, it's pretty much how everyone does it, just because a lot of people would like to have a reason to stay and not just to stay. So if I start out by saying, you would not believe what happened to me yesterday, and didn't just kept on talking about the weather, it's pretty great today, but later in the video I'll tell you about what I did yesterday. You wouldn't want to miss this. As you can see, that's a draw mechanism. It piques the interest of the viewer. What did he do last night? Yesterday? Was it something cool? Was it something stupid? Who knows? And you would have to stay for that part. And a lot of YouTubers, and I'm not trying to say that everyone does this, but I know a lot of people just never tell the story in the end, and you just sit there like, well, he got me. That was so much a waste of my time, and I don't like that way of doing stuff. And I'm not saying that it's not a valid way to do a video. I'm just saying, if you are telling the viewer, I'll tell you about that stuff later in the video, you need to tell people about the stuff later in the video, not just say it and don't do it to keep them watching. I even think that a lot of people just mute the video and just look at the text maybe. Oh, now he's talking about what he did yesterday. What was this big thing? And then they're back to watching the video. So maybe that's something I would start to implement. That would require that I actually had a script, or I actually wrote down some stuff before I even started recording. And that's the next problem. I've tried that with one video, and you know what? It's just not me. It's not my style. I like this stuff where I just talk, and it's hard to keep people entertained all the time. Maybe not for everyone, but for me at least, because I've said this shit before. I am not the most interesting guy in the world. I'm just another normal Danish man. And that's just how it is. Can't do anything about that. But if you like me for me, that's just good for me, because you're not getting anything else. Oh, I got some 5-0s over here. It is Sunday after all. Yeah, guys, I would not keep you any longer. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you again. You are a part of the reason why we are growing. So, thank you for that. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe, comment down below, maybe a like or two, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.